Hey, IDS 301. Welcome to Module 5. I got to just brag where I am, right? So, I am in, this thing's got a magnetized keyboard. I'm in Sedona, Arizona. Looks pretty good, huh? If you've ever been here, if you've never been here, look it up. I know that camera shot is crap. The way the sun is, well, sun is shining. Okay, so, let me get back to you. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's what you came here, to entertainment, right? All right, so module 5. I better put on glasses so you can see this thing. All right, let's do some housekeeping first. I did my did your discussion boards and such, and I want to remind everybody again: if you got dinged by this, you weren't the only one by far. Capitalize the disciplines, especially in this course, even only in this course. But I need you to capitalize disciplines, okay? Because they're proper nouns in this course. This whole course of interdisciplinary is based on integrating, right, disciplines. And so disciplines are proper nouns, okay? We talk about the biology of, I don't know, but biology could be used small b, large b. We want to use a large b here, right? Okay, so capitalize the disciplines. And remember that occupations are not disciplines, okay? Concepts are not disciplines. Disciplines are things you can get a degree in, okay? So, like I said, a politician isn't a discipline. Political science is, all right? Again, sociologist is not, sociology is. Psychiatrist is not, psychiatry is, or the medicine, right? So there's no pun intended here, but disciplines require discipline. They really do. It's one of the reasons, if you look up Foucault and he talks a lot about discipline and actually how it's connected to the disciplines, right? Okay? And this is disciplinary work that we're doing, okay? Let's see. If you didn't have any disciplines named in your discussion board, you got dinged severely because what was this discussion board about? The North Dakota's Norway experiment. You were supposed to name at least 3 disciplines. It's in bold in instructions. I didn't change it. It's there. Okay? And if you just relied on your anecdotal knowledge and your thing, that's not what we're doing here. Remember, I tell this to my son a lot. I say, you don't go to college knowing it all. You have to go to college knowing something, learning other things, applying all that, okay? So don't just give me your take on it when you're in the big leagues now. You're stepping up your game. You're on the inside, okay? You're a scholar. You have responsibility and obligations, which you'll hear when you graduate by Dr. Kroll say that to you. Anyways, okay. So the good news in this course, by the way, is there's only 6 modules. Most online classes in 7.5 weeks have 7 modules. We only have 6. So we only have 2 to go, okay? We did that because a lot of these summer classes, and they're 6 weeks. So, okay. Now, the due dates are going to start looking different, probably, okay? I'll talk about that in a little while. Also, I think looking at your rubrics, if you're looking at it on your phone, I don't think you're going to see the attachment rubric and the highlighted portion. I think you can look at it on your laptop, desktop. So get on that if you need to, because I'm planning on using these rubrics for scoring the big papers, okay? If you have any questions on that, let me know. And, all right, so let's talk about, let's do Easter egg number 1 right away. All right, Sedona is filled with what? Who knows? Yep, yeah, you got it. Red rocks. Easter egg number 1 is red rocks. Okay. So again, with the module work, going to module 5. Let's go click on the right one here. Sorry. Module 5 overview. Okay, so let's talk about that. It's going to be. Dr. Prisdia, my colleague, is a huge part of designing this course. I helped him a lot, but this is a lot of his baby, and he's doing a very thorough, comprehensive job here. And when he says a lot of ground is covered here, he means it, okay? So go through your overview, and I'm not going to do that here like this. Just go through it. You guys can read that. Then there's my video here. Okay, then there's the learning materials. Okay, this is important. We've got Tanner, chapters 9, 10, and 11. He's focused on what Tanner refers to as interdisciplinary priorities. A lot of ground is covered here. That's what he says, of course, and it is. Take a look at that. It's very important, and not to frighten you off, but chapters 9, 10, and 11 are from page 87 to 113. That's 26 pages, and you know, you've seen the book. It's not going to be that difficult. Okay, so when you see big chapters, it's not overwhelming. Okay, and then we're going to get into Benson's 5 arguments against interdisciplinary studies. This is a classic, and we used to do this real early in the course. I'm surprised we wait until 5 to do it, but it helps you now because you're going to understand some of these arguments. Benson, who is a interdisciplinary scholar, he was playing devil's advocate. He wrote a great article about the case against it, the arguments against it, and it appeared in 1982. So you can see that this isn't a brand new field, right? Now then, Bill Newell, who is another, you can see we've got Newell's broad model listed as one of the things. Oh, that's Repko's broad model. I'm sorry, Newell's. Sorry, let's keep going. Newell's model is in there as well. All right, and he wrote an article that responded to Benson's 5 arguments. So this is where you're going to see the debate, right, in action by 2 high-level interdisciplinary studies scholars. All right, number 4 is an interview. Michael Prisdia talks with a former student. Now, this is something that Dr. Prisdia, I just mentioned, my colleague there. It's an interview, a transcript of the interview made with the interdisciplinary studies student, and he's going to talk about that, what he sees about interdisciplinary studies. It's a good article to read, and can't miss. Lastly, there's Bohm on communication with David Bohm, a physicist, renowned physicist who's really close. Michael Prisdia really is an enthusiast, gets to know him. He's going to start at David Bohm Center on campus. But he writes about on communication. It's a good reading, and it's very appropriate. So many of you have communication as a concentration, but again, we are communicative beings, right? So we want to make sure you do that. It's about 4 pages on that one. Okay, now the supplemental readings. These aren't required, but don't let that scare you. I strongly recommend you download these, you export them as PDFs, and you save them, okay? Because this is what you are as a interdisciplinarian now. You can have, these is part of your toolkit, your arsenal, so you're talking about Galbraith, Barker, and Stone, the needs of interdisciplinary needs of organizations, okay, that's huge. The World of Cross-Functional Teams by Zimdars. Newell's The State of the Field, Interdisciplinary Theory. Association for Interdisciplinary Studies is just the academic area that we are with, and there's a National Honor Society for Interdisciplinary Studies and an International Network for the Science of Team Science. Those are really huge. Save them. I just recommend you saving those. Get to them when you can, okay? So let's go with Easter egg number 2 now. Something I talked about a minute ago, and it's 2 words, and it is capitalized disciplines, okay? Capitalized disciplines is Easter egg number 2. All right, so let's get into there's some new due dates for modules 5 and 6, and they're to your benefit, so don't just think So the discussion board 5.1 is an IDS debate that you're going to take part of, like Newell did with Benson. You guys will take part in that, and so read the articles, very important. I will know if you try to write this discussion board without reading the articles, you're not going to get anywhere. Okay, all right. So it's now due on the 12th. You got this in 2 nights. Okay. Then you've got discussion board 5.2. That's no responses, and we're going to do it on Bohm's article. You're going to write about that. Okay, and that is pushed back to the 15th, which is Saturday. And then, let's see, so I said 12, 15, 17. All right, I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to do even better. I'm going to make the 5.1 debate due on the 13th, the 5.2 on the 15th, the quiz on the 17th, and then your personal narrative or intellectual autobiography will be due on the 20th, okay? So check these things. I'm going to change that first debate on first discussion board right now to 2:13. Give you a little room to prepare to get some readings done. So I'm changing that as we speak. Done. I'll make it go to, okay, that's good. All right. So you're set there. So new due dates. Looking ahead to module 6 then, that one is comprehensive as well. I'll check the due dates right now. I have video on the 21st, discussion on 22nd, discussion on 25th, quiz 29th, ponderings, portfolio. Okay, I'm going to redo some of those and maybe push them back a day. I don't want anybody to panic or anything, right? Coming down the home stretch, right? And that leads me to Easter egg number 3, coming on the home stretch, and I want to hear you say it. I want to see you write it. Easter egg number 3 is, I got this. Okay? It means you're going to write, I got this. Easter egg number 3. All right? So, stay warm wherever you are. I'm heading back down to the valley today for class, and maybe next week I'll be seeing you from California. I don't know where I think I'm going to go this weekend. Forks up. Peace.